Are you struggling to land your dream job in tech? Do you feel like you're putting in the effort but still hitting roadblocks? Well, today's video might just be the inspiration you need. Meet Arpit, who not only secured a multi-cloud database administrator position but also achieved an impressive 100% salary increase, despite facing major challenges along the way. So, in this session, Arpit shares his incredible journey from juggling a demanding 24/7 support job to mastering core Oracle and AWS skills that helped him land his dream job. So, if you're also ready to take your career to the next level like Arpit, we'd love to help you get there. You can book a free career guidance call with us and let's talk about how we can work together to make your dream job a reality. The link to book your call is in the description below. So, now let's move on to what Arpit has to say.
First of all, recently on Arpit, he recently got a job as a multi-cloud database administrator as well as multi-cloud.
Thanks, Atul and team, for this wonderful courses. So I was actually a part of multi-DB and a multi-cloud architecture plus DevOps. So the problem, like I just want to explain, like might be others can correlate with my
Brilliant.
experience because I face this issue. The problem with my job, I was working as an Oracle DBA and I was working in 24/7 support. So in 24/7 support, I do not have a consistent shift in 2 weeks morning, 2 weeks afternoon, and 2 weeks night. So this is kind of schedule I have. The problem is that I was not able to attend any of the like whatever the courses available in the portal. So it's quite difficult for me to make myself consistent with the courses. So I was like quite frustrated because I purchased the course and I was not able to complete it. So I was quite frustrated. So after 1.5 months or 2 months, like I have decided there is one session started by the K21 Academy that is the scenario based question answer. So I started working on scenario based question answer. So what happened when I'm checking any kind of scenario? Okay, so in my free time, what I'm doing, whatever the scenario you are giving, and what along with that, I'm getting the answer as well. So I'm trying to explore the nearby area of that scenario. So I have started with AWS, this thing. Then I applied the same thing in GCP, then Azure, and then I have little bit of DevOps like Docker, which is the main part of the interview. And then I have practiced this integration part for the database service, RDS services with
Understood.
the AWS.
Yep.
In that I have used Postgres. So I took a help from Atisha for the like what kind of question they will ask. So I'm mostly sharing the profiles and she's suggesting me like these are the quite related areas where you can refer and they can ask a question. So on the basis of like whatever she has given to me, and believe me, like whatever the interviewer asked is nearby to that area. It's almost 95% whatever the question they have asked.
So whatever Atisha suggested based on the job description, the interviewer were based on around 90% on the similar lines. Is that correct?
Yes. So
Wow.
the only condition, you have to explore more
Yep.
apart from that scenarios.
Yep.
So you will get a more bigger picture. So that is the only thing, because when you are giving for an experience interview, they are expecting a more. You have to explore more nearby to that areas. So I'll just tell you, I was like planning for Amazon, like, but I was failed to crack the Amazon interview. 5 to 6 times I have done it, but in last interviews always I was not able to crack it. But this time I have cracked one of the company interview. That is the same AWS support role. Like they have a multi-cloud as well as multi-DB. So in this, what they have started as my core knowledge on Oracle database. So they have asked me all entire structure of Oracle database, which I was able to crack it in the first round. Then the second round is completely on the AWS and the RDS, how the AWS and RDS work. Along with that, they have right now there is a trending thing happening. There is a AWS like we have a MySQLs.
Yep.
So mostly people are migrating this large SQL databases over the AWS. So this is quite trending right now these days.
So Arpit, sorry to interrupt you, but just let me explain to everyone, guys, how you can get involved. So I'll give you some background. So Arpit, so is it correct that you're not from just Azure data, you're part of multi-cloud? I thought.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, I thought to correct. Like, sorry about that.
No,
I
no
should
worries. No,
mention this.
no, I understand. Yeah, so because I think so, guys. For everyone, first of all, I'll set you some scenes so that you can learn. Because as I said, we learn from others what they are doing. So Arpit is a part of multi-cloud, which means he's doing Azure, AWS, Oracle, DevOps, everything that we have. But first and most important is that doesn't mean that you have to go through all of them. Now, whatever he's sharing, make a note of all the questions you might have, because I myself have learned something new. I'm learning as well, and whatever we're going to pick, we're going to look at. Now, whatever he's saying, you don't need to do exactly word by word, but take inspiration from him. Also, it doesn't mean that what he has done, you have to do exactly like this. But at the same time, look at and as they say, success leaves clue. So just follow them, and I'm going to then open up questions for him. If you have whatever questions come to your mind as Arpit is speaking, please post your questions so we can ask directly from Arpit. And then later I might add something from my point of view. And thank you very much for Arpit for sharing your whatever you've learned, and I hope that makes sense. Okay, thank you very much. So Arpit, just to do a recap, is you got a job and now you're sharing whatever you've learned and whatever the challenges or whatever things you have recommendation for others what they should be doing. With some situation
Yes,
like it. Thank you very much, Arpit.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I have described about my profile.
Yep.
I have explained how I make use of this course. Now, the third part, which mostly they are asking, I just want to concentrate on that part
Sure.
because that is quite trending now. First,
Mm-hmm.
they will ask about the migration. Since I am from a Oracle DB background, so they have main concern how you will migrate Oracle DB to Postgres.
Understood. Okay. Yep.
Another thing, they have this AWS DBMS, DMS, and AWS SCT concept. They want
Mm-hmm.
a deep understanding for the deep understanding about that two topics. Like these are the two tools which we are using for the migration. You must be aware about some of the DBMS concept, like asset concept. You should be aware about a little bit about how the backups taking in AWS. So right now, trending is log backup in AWS. This is basically we are using for the SQL Server databases in AWS.
Now, again, Arpit is mainly coming from so why he was asked about databases, because Arpit is coming from an Oracle database background. Depends on now how do you project yourself and what kind of a job you're applying. Over to you, Arpit. Yeah. So one was
Yes.
about migration to AWS. Second was about RDS. Third about Oracle on AWS. Anything else?
Yes. So another thing they have asked me how you migrate Oracle DB to Postgres.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Got it.
then another thing they have given me the option. They don't want to use the AWS cloud. Like I mean to say, like they want to migrate, like they want to migrate Oracle to SQL Server. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
another thing.
Yep. Okay.
So I have used the Golden Gate here. Another thing, most importantly, they have asked about the read replica. What exactly is the read replica?
Mm-hmm.
That is quite trending. It's similar to if someone from the database background, it's similar to the active data read
Yep.
replica.
Yep. Great. Anything else that you want to share for now before I open up for, and I might have my own questions as well.
These are the basic main question. They have asked the scenario based on these topics only. So mostly they are they need these things, so they are moving around these topics only for me.
Understood. 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 So is it fair to say, because these questions are based on the job description? So again, guys, for everyone's benefit, make sure that you pay special attention to the job description that's being asked, because most of the questions will be based on the job description. Now you might be wondering, oh, how do I know? So that's when you share that question or the job description. Every time you go for an interview, we ask for say, hey, can you share the job description? Based on the job description, we will Atisha or someone from Atisha's team, or and she'll connect with me or other experts. We'll circulate it and say, hey, guys, if you have this job description, what kind of interview questions you can expect on, or what you will be asking. So let's suppose I am interviewing these. So we go back to someone who has migrated Oracle databases, for example, to AWS, or someone is running databases on AWS, or someone have done the migration and say, hey, you're an interview panel. this is my job description look like, what kind of interview questions you will ask. We'll give you that questions. With that, we are also going to give you the answers you need to prepare. Now, you may or may not understand those answers, and that's where, especially if you're new to AWS or database backgrounds and so on, ask us, and again go a little bit deeper into how you to leverage or how understand these concepts. Only and only if you want to do that kind of a job. If someone is preparing here or coming, these other guys, what will how they can benefit them, and what they should be doing or not doing or avoiding. Yeah.
So I only say, like, if they are not able to complete the courses, because I, to be very honest, I took a big course like multi-cloud plus DevOps. I won't complete much, to be very honest, but I went through these scenarios. Obviously, as I told, you have to go around these scenarios. You have to explore more. During your job time, you can do this. And if you will concentrate around 3 to 4 hours in a week, like almost, it will take around 1.5 months for you to complete. So you can correct any of the interview.
Brilliant. So scenario could be, or you're migrating a database to AWS cloud, or what are the things you'll consider, do a scenario of migration of database to Oracle cloud or AWS cloud.
Yes. So,
understood. Brilliant. Thank you. So first of all, Arpit, big congratulations to you. And so for other thing is that you will still be supporting. Your actual journey will begin now. So any help you need in terms of job prep or some things, will continue to help and guide. It's not like, oh, we are now done, because I think you will learn a lot from going forward. Also, whatever you're implementing on the project, bring those questions as well. Yeah. So that we can feed it back onto the project. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Arpit. Also, big congratulations. And for you mentioned that you almost 100% salary hike, which is a big number. Thank you very much on this point. Okay. Thanks a lot.
So this story proves that with the right strategies and determination, success is within reach. So if you're also ready to accelerate your career, book a free career guidance call with our experts today and let us help you achieve your career goals. Also, if you like this video, we have a video on how to answer AWS interview questions. And in that video, we have covered why most candidates fail interviews and have introduced a proven 3-step framework to structure your answers perfectly. So check out. Thanks for watching.